Hello everyone. In this video, I'll show you how you'll make power load forecast easily with machine learning using Presage. Presage is part of commodities.com, a platform of applications designed for commodity traders. We offer 4 applications for traders, but we will focus on Presage only right now. So let's get started. The first step is actually to download the template and fill it up with your own data. This Excel file consists of 3 to 5 columns: date and hour, power, which is the time series that you are actually forecasting, for which you need to leave 1 week of data empty. This is the period which we will forecast. And in order to improve the forecast, you may also add data for which you already have some forecasts available over 1 week, like temperature or publicly forecasted national consumption, for instance. If these two variables are correlated to your power demand time series, then your forecast should improve significantly. So now we are actually starting to use Presage. So upload your template. Select how you deal with bank holidays and bridges. Select the country that is relevant to your dataset. We can add any country you need. After this, we will filter the data in order to clean them up. This data table is updatable if you wish. And now you see your datasets are actually the outliers of your dataset. Like this, temperature goes from 5 to 11 Celsius degree. It might not be normal. In this case, you can upload it directly online, like this. And apply filter again. This way, it will not show up anymore. And you can visualize your data. You can zoom in. Or rescale. If you are happy with your dataset, you validate it, and we move on to the process phase. In this phase, you simply need to launch it and wait a few minutes to get your data. A few minutes have passed now, and we have produced 20 forecasts. Our algorithm will select and mix these 20 forecasts into a single forecast called W1, which balances overfitting to robustness. In the table above, you can see what weights have been selected. Bad models have been discarded in order to produce the best W1 possible. You can also analyze performance metrics like RMSE or more simple analytics like average absolute error rate. You may also notice that the performance ratio popped out. It informs you of the quality of the W1 fit compared to a historical benchmark. You can visualize your forecast using dynamic charts, where you can see the 20 models. and the last chart, which only displays W1, power, and H7, which is the historical curve, our benchmark. All data tables are downloadable. You can get your file directly here and analyze it like you would any Excel file. With this data, you can create a process of your own, assigning the weights that you prefer. So that's how you get your machine learning forecasts. After this, we will move on to the heuristic phase. The heuristic phase, also nicknamed human learning, tries to amend some potential misbehavior of machine learning. It applies some very slight shifts that a human may be inclined to do to correct results produced by the machine. It's very simple. You just press a button. And you can see that the performance has slightly improved over time. Once again, you get a data table and you can visualize your data with the same kind of dynamic charts. And here is a chart of the spread, historical spread in blue, and very slightly you can see here in gray was W1, the previous weighted average of models, and W2, which is in red, the spread of the curve. W2 is actually the curve after heuristics have been taken into account. So we can see that some things have been corrected. It's closer to 0. So it improves slightly the forecast done by the machine. And let's move on to the last phase. In the final phase, we end up dealing with bank holidays and time shifts, which we initially put aside in order to produce the best automated forecast, finally called W3. After this is done, you can access and download the data table here, containing your results, and visualize them. There you go. So you had an empty data set of power, and now we have forecast. And you can visualize your graphs as usual. And the graph showing the spreads of the now W3 compared to what H7 was doing. That's it. The whole process generally lasts less than 5 minutes. If you want to test it yourself, just let me know. I'll give you some access for a trial period so that you will be able to see that Presage brings you value by improving your forecasts and decreasing your balancing costs. You may also send me an anonymized dataset if you don't have enough time to run the backtest yourself. I will do it for you. Don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions regarding this app or the other apps and services that we are providing on commodities.com. Have a great day.